Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blvd Bullies versus the World. Investigative report, unsolved mysteries, investigative journalism, and all the things of that nature and puns that you could think of, and all the tropes of all the mysteries. I am PK with the Blvd, and I am joined by my fellow sleuths, my fellow gumshoes, my fellow detectives. First and foremost, the man who walked down the street just instead of help an old person cross, he'll just push that old person right to the ground. One punch, bad take, Bri, the merch guy in the house. Hello, Brian. How are you?
I don't push old people. I just let them know that they're old.
Was it
I'm informative.
you? Also, we have a fellow sleuth and gumshoe here. The DMD, the death match doctor, who will take a scientific approach. He will find the, the causes and figure out the effects, and he's going to blow the lid off of it. Ringside, Sean.
I'm scooting your damn tartan. News for you guys who I think tarnished that junkyard, junk house, whatever it was. I know who's behind it.
It's a dumpster fire is what it was.
I know who behind it.
And last but not least, my wrestling father, the captain of the ship, former boat owner. Man with, you can see he's got the notebook. He's got his clues and his leads in the notebook. He's got his finger on the pulse. Some call him Long Dick Tracy. We call him Larry the Legend.
Larry the
Larry.
So before,
Thank you, Patrick, for the introduction. And yes, I have been sleuthing along with all of you, and I have some news to drop. You know, being on the inside, MC of pro wrestling far and wide, this story was broke to me first.
Yes, and you in turn broke it to us hours before. We had a group text, and we knew the skinny.
Yeah, well, we were planning originally to all get together. Sean, you and I were going to go sneaker shopping. Pat, you were going to jump in whatever vehicle. We were going to make an appearance.
It's the whole thing.
Yeah, and slowly but surely that got chipped away, and, without us, there was no show.
Speaking of no show, we got demonetized on YouTube, and I know what you're thinking at home. I know what you guys are thinking, and I know what you're thinking at home, all the viewers. It must have been Brian's fault. There's no way it couldn't have been Brian's God equal dog sign that got us demonetized, right? No, it was actually me. It was my fault. I have been using performance-enhancing drugs on the YouTube, and not like third-party apps or anything like that, but apparently I've been content harvesting rather than
So you're a bootlegger.
Creating.
Full injection into the
You're
products.
a bootlegging
it's
YouTuber.
the American way. It's the American way. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was...
American genius.
Well, and speaking of the American way, I figured I would just get a warning, slap on the wrist, a probationary period. No, straight to the slammer.
Yeah, dude. That's how it is.
You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because somebody's watching. Somebody's
rules.
watching. Yeah.
They're always watching,
Yeah,
Larry.
so whoever called the cops on our YouTube channel, bad job. Don't ever watch again. But so anyway, just a quick update. Here's how it's going to work. If you were a member, you are going to be refunded the membership money through YouTube.
Whoa, this is a big deal.
Yeah, I don't know
Dude,
how
you
long.
just got in detention.
We're all in detention. We're fucking
completely
suspended.
We're completely screwed. Yeah.
The
What
dean
is this?
of YouTube.
Whoa.
Very
Yeah.
upset.
So the way it works is
The
that you
czar
have
of YouTube dropped the hammer on our asses and our collective
That
asses.
was Pat's been trying to tell us this for a while.
yeah,
I mean, I was looking, but I didn't know all of this.
I didn't think it was this serious.
It's very
very
serious,
serious.
guys. That's what I've been saying this whole time. It's very, very serious. I really fucked us up. So basically, you have 21 days to appeal, right? Now, if you want to appeal, you can only give a video appeal. So you got to whip up a little video, right? But the thing is that I don't have a leg to stand on. I'm completely guilty. I'm 100% guilty. I was just recording Logan Paul's, sunset flip or whatever, just posting in our thing, be like, look at what Logan Paul did last night. Just
could your appeal
Pat,
technically?
Don't others do that? Don't others do that, Pat? Don't others do that?
They might be demonetized though. They might just be getting doing it for views and not caring about the monetization.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The subscriptions on YouTube went up. So all of our stats were plus 600% just because I was stealing whatever Rhea Ripley posted on TikTok, putting it on our YouTube shorts.
I see.
Very, very stupid. And we were just getting away with murder, and a human being looked at it. So
you know what the lesson in this, Patrick,
motherfuckers.
Yeah, the lesson in this is don't fly too close to the sun.
It's Pat's favorite.
My boy.
It's literally what I love to do.
Don't fly too close to the sun, my boy.
Because it's the
They're
hottest.
a bunch of sun gazers.
Oh, man.
It's fun up there. I know it is, but you fly too close to the sun, and one day you're collecting the money for the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and the rest of the elite, and the next day you're fucking doing Blvd Bullies versus the world.
So basically, we're fucked. We have 21 days to appeal. If I make an appeal, now the appeal video will not be, hey, I was mistaken. I'll just be like, please.
Just apologize. Just have it be an apology.
You cannot delete any videos from your channel before you appeal. And when you do appeal, your channel goes dark for 14 days while you are tried in a court of faceless.
God, what the
Pat, what did you do?
How is this news to you, motherfuckers?
I flew too close to the sun.
I didn't know that it was affecting us like this.
We're fucking sun poisoned.
You're teaching me how to fucking. I'm very low key with YouTube. It's my least one that I post on. But I'm gonna keep it that way.
You know what? Because I was lazy. Because I was just lazy and I was just loving life. I was looking at those numbers, riding high, flying high. So basically, now what we can do is we have 90 days to clean up our act, so to speak. We're not fully demonetized forever. We have 90 days to clean up our act.
It'll be almost Christmas.
Brent said that's your punishment for that lame episode.
Yeah, and
the lame episode.
You know what?
Let's stay on topic here, guys. Let's stay on topic. We have a mystery to solve. Please, can I get through my fucking story about the YouTube?
Hurry up, bro. You gotta be quicker here.
So, 90 days, November 1st. And in that time, I have to delete our, 70, 80, 150,000 view reels of Rhea Ripley blowing kisses to Samantha Irvin that I was 100% capitalizing on because I was looking at what the most searched stuff was. So it's my fault. I take full responsibility. If you are a member, you're going to be getting your money back from YouTube. It comes out of our remaining, whatever revenue. So no stars, no emotes, nothing cute. As you can see, I have added the Venmo and PayPal QR codes to this stream. Now, that's probably illegal. Did I read the whole terms and conditions? No. So we're probably breaking the freaking YouTube law by doing that. But if you want to participate in the giveaways or you want to just show us some love in this dark time that, once again, I take full responsibility for, that is the end of the story.
We have a giveaway, though, too.
Thank you,
Brian.
Brian.
What is the giveaway?
This is Larry's favorite part of the show.
It is my favorite part, but I'm reeling. VHS. I'm fucking reeling right now at what you just said.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
I should look at the text is what I should do.
Larry, I'm talking. I was devastated. I was absolutely devastated. Now I'm over it. I'm talking about it.
You didn't rewind it?
Made peace.
Forgot.
I mean, I did talk to you that one time, but that's another story for another time.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The
a
VHS.
Great film. Yeah, I actually could benefit from that. I have a VHS player right now. I'm watching Jason Takes Manhattan.
Classic.
Yeah. We do have Cash App, but I don't have it set up right now. So tune in next week for the Cash App.
It is a classic, right?
So
nice throwback WWF classic logo hoodie or sweater. Is that a sweater?
That's a hoodie.
2800.
I believe it all. Yeah, I believe so.
The World Wrestling Federation for
over 50 years. The revolutionary force in sports entertainment.
Speaking of sports entertainment, before we get to our mystery solving, which is going to be the bulk of the show, Did we watch SummerSlam? I feel like our group text was kind of popping off a little bit during the biggest party of the summer.
I watched
I
all my
went all
peripherals with my peripherals.
I went all the way till Ronda, and then I drove home. I was chilling with CZW Hall of Famer, Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer, multi-time decorated champion Ruckus, and I went all the way until Ronda's loss. I went home, and then I picked up for Roman and Jay.
Nice.
And I saw the end of that. So I missed a big chunk, but I liked what I saw. I liked seeing Ricochet. I liked it. I liked it.
Brian and Sean, what was your percentage of viewed SummerSlam viewed?
100%.
I was like 70%.
Yeah, Sean, you've been marking out lately, bro.
Yeah, man.
Well, you gotta watch.
It was the first time I watched like a WWE anything in a long time, and it looked awesome. I forgot how fucking awesome it looks.
All right. Well,
yeah, bro. When they put their foot down to remind you that this is like one of the big five, and this is like we're taking over a city. We're like not just doing a show, we're taking over a city for a gala. Like nothing compares. Nothing compares, dude.
I agree.
Yeah. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Like you said, Larry, Big Five, as we now include Money in the Bank in that situation. What
happened to King of the Ring? Psych.
I miss King of the Ring.
It was awesome.
It was dope to see the big chess piece move because they are having a big battle this summer. It's not being spoken about, but Wembley is going to be a very big wrestling event of this year.
Talk about AEW.
AEW's, yeah, when they take over Wembley. It's going to be very big just solely because of the amount of wrestling fans that are going to be in attendance for that said event.
Internationally.
Now, internationally. Whenever you have something done in the UK, and in this time in particular, they're going to Wembley, and there hasn't been a wrestling event there since SummerSlam 92. And it looks like they're breaking the gate for that. So with SummerSlam being held at the beginning of this month, there's a lot of room for a lot of stuff to, happen. And Raw picked up with some big steam, and we'll get into that if we want to pick it up. But SummerSlam and Raw were pretty heavy if you're following WWE program right now. So
there's nothing better than that fucking the crumbling of the bloodline. The bloodline is the best shit in years.
It's a nice little chapter being turned right now for the WWE. So I'd like to tip my hat to them for that. It's very enjoyable again.
All right. Well, much like I was too lazy to create my own content for YouTube Shorts, and that got us into trouble, I wanted to ask you guys a few just quick lightning round questions about SummerSlam, and I was too lazy to write them myself, so this was from WWE Twitter the next day. So I stole this from there. I harvested their lightning round questions. Sean, I want you to go first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Match of the night.
Match of the night. I'm going to say I enjoyed Drew McIntyre and Gunther. Hard-hitting old school WWF style intercontinental match.
Oh, the top oh my god OMG moment.
The triple threat women's match, it was back and forth. You could see them communicating a lot during the match, but EO came out, cashed in, fucking dope.
The cash-in.
Cash-in was sick.
Best entrance.
Jey Uso.
Biggest.
Like I said, we were texting during that, fucking and I told Larry, I said, I seen that demon go inside Jey Uso. And Larry knows what I'm speaking about when, we're on stage or you just have that presence, just something comes over you. And he stood on the ropes and his music kept playing and he just felt it in him and he just went straight out like that. And the crowd went electric. They start rapping his whole song. It was dope. It was dope.
Biggest feel-good moment.
Biggest feel-good moment. I'm going to have to say Io Sky. Io's hard-working woman's wrestler. Dope that she has the title.
Coolest look.
Coolest look. Gunther. If you look at his attire, he's dressed like William Regal 2001.
And top performer.
Logan Paul for not being a professional wrestler, somebody to come in and jump on the same surfboard that these WWE athletes are surfing on is pretty dope, and he's hanging up there with some of the best.
Surfing. Brian, match of the night.
Match of the night. I'm gonna have to say Jey Uso and Roman Reigns.
Oh my God, moment.
When fucking Brock Lesnar embraced Cody Rhodes and hugged him.
Yeah, that was a great moment that I enjoyed as well. Apparently that was not planned.
I don't know if I liked it. I was just more shocked that he hugged him and like hugged him.
Brock beat him up in
hate
front of his
nice
mom
Brock.
and then hugged him.
Yeah, that's true.
Your daddy now.
Best entrance.
Best entrance gotta be Jey Uso.
Biggest feel-good moment.
Feel good moment gotta be Io Sky.
Coolest look.
Coolest look. I liked Asuka. Asuka looking all fucking black metal fucking Joker is dope.
Something came across my mind while watching Asuka and her face paint. Do you think that's a sticker?
No.
No.
That's all painted on?
Hell yeah.
What part do you think is a sticker?
Like the
Like
whole,
the whole thing?
Yeah,
No,
it's like some
no,
kind of like
no.
very, very high-end temporary tattoo.
I get where Pat
Well,
is
that's
coming from
more.
because
I think that's possible. I don't know if it's more
I get-
like
I
a
get where-
sticker, more like a temporary tattoo kind of makes sense.
I get
Or it's
where
like-
Pat is coming from because it doesn't wear.
Right.
Like, typically
like hard
painted
to
face
rub off.
wrestlers, yeah, like Sting, you know, his paint wears throughout the match, and he becomes a different like masked wrestler. Muda
Right.
too, you know, and that's why Muda, I guess, Kenji Muda were the
Yeah,
actual
most
masks.
when a wrestler has face paint, by the end of the match, it's always worn and looks like they've been
She
through a
did have some
goddamn
wear
And
battle.
and
Asuka's is
tear,
never.
like under here, but that to me still suggests could mean sticker. Anyway, best performer, Brian. Top
Best
performer.
performer, probably Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
I love
just
his shit.
the
Goddamn filet mignon.
the mailman always delivers.
Just delivering the shit.
Larry.
Reigns, Leader Snow.
You didn't see a lot, but you saw enough, and I'm sure you've seen clips online. Match of the night.
Jay and Roman.
Oh my God, moment.
Brock shaking Cody's hand. Yeah, Brock shaking Cody's hand and being like, "You're good, bro."
Put
But
him over.
Best entrance.
The both main event entrances.
Feel good moment.
From what I saw, Ronda's farewell.
Coolest look.
Both of the lays. Both of the lays and the fact that they actually talked about the significance of Roman's lay, because as soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, that is like those flowers. I think I messaged I was like, yo, the flowers look like something out of Jurassic Park. And then they I messaged them, and then whoever, Corey or Michael Cole, started talking about them. So the lays, the entrance gear for both of them, I thought was like just the coolest look.
And your top performer.
Second runner-up, Logan Pride. What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Second runner-up for coolest look, Logan.
Yeah, Logan. I just so Ricochet knows how to sort of a look, but Logan like beat him. So to me, I'm like, okay, Logan.
They're both young, youthful, fashionable men.
But I mean the colors, like as far as the battle is concerned, you got Latin Kings versus America. Viva la raza. I'm going with fucking Logan, bro.
You always make it about gang warfare. You always make it about.
He
gang
lived in New York.
And also colors, bro. Colors.
Colors speak
CZW,
volumes, bro.
Caution. CZW, caution. I'm going with black and yellow. If I'm looking at a red, white, and blue battle versus a black and yellow battle, black and yellow, bro. Wiz Khalifa, bro, all day.
Greatest performer.
From what I saw, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and his family. Let me say that. Roman Reigns and his family were the greatest performers.
Bloodline.
And I group Paulie in with the family.
Yeah, Paulie's amazing. Match of the night, I guess. I might go that triple threat was pretty dope.
It was dope.
Yeah,
I'm mad I missed it. I was driving home. I'm mad I missed it.
And the 450 onto the bridged lady is
man, that
like
was sick.
you got to be within
The
like
timing
that
on that
split
was impeccable.
seconds. Yeah, so I was into that.
That was the Charlotte.
Charlotte going for
Bianca.
a 15
Bianca.
title.
Right.
Yanka.
I'm gonna go entrance and coolest look. Seth Rollins for wearing that weird parachute outfit. He's just wacky. It makes me laugh.
I think he's trying to like. I think he and Becky watch Drag Race.
I
think that they love drag. I think that they do too, Bri.
Shut
And I
up.
think that he's like, you know what? I'm gonna serve it like Evie Oddly. Like I feel like he's like watching it with Becky, and he's
I
like,
love
dude,
that. That
you know what
makes me like. I
I'm
wish that was true because that would make me like him even more.
and Becky's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna serve like Alaska Thunder. I'm gonna serve, you know what I mean? Like, and let's see who can outserve the other. You know, I like to imagine that's what's going on.
Yeah, and the Roman stuff is great. You knew Jay was gonna turn. Well, you didn't know, but it made sense.
No, not Jay.
Or Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Jimmy,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
you knew. Like as soon as somebody jumped
His
out,
own twin brother.
his own twin brother.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the chat holding it down right now. We see you guys 35, 30 plus strong up in there. Here for the
Okay.
Boulevard Bullies versus
All
the
right.
World Clue
All
Edition.
right. Yeah, boy.
The
so let's
Clue
get to
Edition.
Can we get off of
Yeah,
this
let's get to
WWE
the fucking
shit and
meat
get to
and
like
fucking
what people want to
potatoes
talk
out
about?
here.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys would just
Goddamn
let
meat.
me could finish your sentences, let me guide you, we'd already be there. But you know what?
We're fucking not interrupting at all.
Yourselves a round of applause. First 30 minutes, WWE already out of the way. You know, already out of the way.
Get him out of here.
SummerSlam review.
Hey.
I want to thank WWE's
Hey.
Instagram for helping me to
Hey.
cultivate a whole bunch of
They got us
new
in trouble,
subscribers.
Did Damian
Don't
Priest do?
thank
Did
them.
Damian Priest and them do anything? Did them do anything?
He
Damian Priest and
cost
them?
he cost Finn Balor. I mean, he helped Finn Balor lose against Seth Rollins.
Was Rhea involved in anything?
The Judgment Day came. They all were involved, but it was
They all came.
it was ultimately Damian Priest's fault why Finn lost.
Okay.
Damian Priest,
Thank
a
you
little
for
too
keeping me
eager,
abreast.
a little too eager with
That
that
fuck.
briefcase. You know,
That fuck. The power. It's the power's getting to his head now.
Brian, can you show people what the highest donation will get them to live with for the rest of their days? Double VHS, by the way. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Is it a double?
Wow.
Why are you saying double? Why are you saying double?
Deluxe.
I think that it came
Wow.
with. I thought it came with 2 originally.
Titanic was the only one around that time that came with 2.
I remember
this is-
Titanic having 2.
And WrestleMania 4, which opened up into a
It's a
fucking
100
pop-up Hulk Hogan, which I have the fucking bop.
120
Yes,
minutes.
bro.
120. I saw Titanic in the movie theater. My mom brought me to see that. It was
I saw it in the theater as well. So
it was like tits and shit.
So
It was awkward, eh?
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird.
the biggest news this week,
Yes.
as far as the Blvd Bullies universe is concerned, is that the much anticipated, highly hyped up CZW return to deathmatch, relevance.
Not their return. They did TOD.
Yeah, but this one had a little bit more of an energy, a little bit more of a hype. It was
It was a new thing. It was like a new.
Okay, let
fresh
me
thing.
since I have the CZW Hall of Fame plaque back there. Let me.
Yes, please.
It was a return back to it was a return back to their roots. The Junkyard Ultraviolet matches were some of the earliest things that got CZW covered on major news because it was like, what am I watching? So it was a return. It was just to remind everybody that, bitch, before GCW and Brett, before Danny and the Chains, before all of that shit, Black and Yellow was doing it. So it was a milestone for me. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it was a very, very
legendary shit.
And what
Very
a lineup,
exciting.
You know?
And
So it was
they've
yeah.
only done one tournament of death since they've been back as company as doing it, right?
Yeah, so then to make up for no cage for I don't know how many years, go all the way back to our roots, the Ultraviolet Underground, a concept thought of by the man, Zandig himself. You know? It was huge. It was huge.
people were
And again,
traveling.
what a lineup! What a group of people involved. Orn, Donnie Darko, Akira.
Ricky Knuckles.
I heard the Bev. I heard Eric
Bev-
Ryan was in the car with the Bev. Schlack. Lucky 13? Bitch, this was a motherfucking all-star extravaganza.
Yeah. There were people flying in from all over the U.S.
Bro, this was huge.
Yeah, I think it really showed that the deathmatch community still has a large interest in the classic stylings of hot as hell in the middle of the field summer barbecue cookout in your own personal little escape, not in the parking lot of Atlantic City, just a farm that you had to drive like a half a mile through the woods to get to. And, you know, I think that's really what the deathmatch community is really yearning for, is the summertime cookout. Every time
like
I turn
classic,
around,
bro.
a wrestler is getting took out with a tube.
You gonna keep going?
Yeah.
No, that's all I had. That's all.
It's like
There were great
festival. It's
memories
like going to a fucking
That was
festival,
good.
like a
Yes,
music
great-
festival.
Yes. And now it was going to be an outdoor elite event. But, Pat,
Well, unfortunately, I think Thursday, was it? Perhaps Friday,
Fang,
there was an announcement that came down from one DJ Hyde on his Facebook. Before the actual announcement came out, it was a Facebook post, and CZW Twisted Metal is canceled. We have addressed the state. While we have addressed the state of New Jersey for all permits, someone called the police this afternoon and the township of Deptford. We are in
Deptford, New
proceed of figuring out exactly what to
Oh.
do and have an
Proceed.
event in Maryland on Sunday. This person
I was at
cited,
that event.
this is my favorite part right here. And this is where I think everybody started thinking that things were a little fishy, because the penal code or the admin code was cited by DJ Hyde, David John Marklin, in his Facebook post. This person cited the NJ admin code 13:46 4.21. Subchapter 20, and this is my favorite part, extreme, EXTREAM. Extreme Wrestling. Now, this I can't get on him about. This is pretty good stuff. Tickets will 100% be refunded. If you purchase a ticket and would like to attend Maryland's event this Sunday, please show your receipt at the door, and I will let you in for free. Free. To let fans know all talents have been paid and taken care of, I want to thank Sue Lapo, owner of the Junkyard, for allowing us to even do this. After speaking with Sue, just now we are going to file for these permits and see what we can do to make this happen in the future. Throughout today, I learned that the townships have their own laws, and not just the state of New Jersey, cause the state permits were filed. So that's where we're at so far in the tale. Do any of you care to comment on this original DJ Hyde Facebook before we get into the statement here?
Larry, would you like to?
No, I don't have anything to say about that. I mean, Pat, if you're saying that because he quoted the actual statute or fucking whatever that was in violation, knowing DJ, I could see him like specifically citing whatever it was that was the key thing that was stopping him, so that people wouldn't be like, you're a dumbass.
Okay, so he was just trying to give...
show your work. Show
Mhm.
your work. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna give you the answer, but look, guys, it's this that I don't even know what it means. And I learned it today about it.
Those are very
And-
specific things. Those are very fucking specific fucking like subtexts for him to state. So it's like someone must have said that those were the things that he violated for him to put those into his fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like someone had to, like the cop, if it was like the cops, like someone told him that it's these two things that you're violating. You know what I mean? So it's strange. It's very strange.
Sean,
think
care
it's
to weigh in, Sean?
Yeah, I'm over here in the chat. Shout out to the chat, 40 plus strong. GXH
Hey!
and the first
Hey!
DJ should
They
have
wanna hear the
had.
deathmatch drama. That's what it is.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
listen, there's a comment here saying DJ should have had a plan B. Where there's Larry, you've been in the deathmatch scene for quite some time. Like, what does a plan B look like in the deathmatch world? Like, how do you even pick up the sand to create a cinder block, if you will, for an event?
There's one thing that DJ could have done. There's one thing that DJ could have done.
Call the cops on him.
He could have contacted everybody that had already bought tickets, knowing that he has numbers, emails, and everything. And because I know that motherfucker owns a ring, he could have said, y'all, come to my parents' house. We're not even going to advertise that it's going on. Come to my parents' house, the Ultraviolet Underground, where we do the Tournament of Death. And I know you all wanted to see a junkyard. You're going to see a regular deathmatch tournament. And then I would have scraped and scrounged to get all of the weaponry and the shit to just do pardon the expression, roll with the punches. But hey, it's not that far down the road from where they were. It's either that, or do what Orlando did. Orlando, who runs VXS and Young Isaac, when their backyard show that was supposed to be
Chinese
held
food,
at
all you can eat
Xavier
buffet annex.
Teddy Hart. Teddy, we need you. Teddy Hart. Ow! Throws a cat up in the air. Fucking cat comes down with the keys to the annex of the fucking Chinese buffet. VXS is in there. Like when the show was shut down. I'm talking not the day before. Not the day before, with the morning of the show shut down. Isaac in Orlando, all of us contact AR Fox, Facade, whoever, fucking Homicide. We're not going to the place that we were going to. This is the new address. Get here now. As soon as everyone's here, we go.
Reroute.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's either a reroute in real time, contacting everybody and using social media, or,
bitch out. You bitch out. You either do something or you bitch out.
So it kind of sounds like somebody was contacted to halt these said plans. And like you said, Larry, there are alternative routes. And like I said earlier, I have a good feeling I know who is behind this. I've seen.
I think we all know. We all have a theory. We all have our own theories, Sean.
I'm being honest. I've seen these antics before, and I know the clown behind it. Well, I'll just say I know a friend of a clown that's behind it.
So before we get to that, let's continue with the.
They're all clowns.
Weekend, Pat. I'm sorry.
I know. We're all outraged.
We all were, Sean.
We're all outraged.
We all were.
But I do want to point out that as I pull up the official CZW statement, I'm not going to get into it and read all of it, but it's pretty much a not as poorly worded, not as poorly spelled, official legal-looking document that says pretty much the same thing that DJ Hyde's statement says.
It has the very specific.
There is one major change. If you'll notice in paragraph 2, it says, this afternoon, we received a call from Deptford County saying that someone called the police regarding our Twisted Metal event, citing NGA admin code, etc., regarding regulations of, now this time spelled correctly, I guess they checked the spelling in the handbook, extreme wrestling. So now it comes out that somebody called the police.
Cited it. They were the police. Someone cited it to the police.
The code. Now, it wasn't too long ago people were calling DJ Hyde himself a cop caller. And cop callers, calling the cops in deathmatch wrestling is frowned upon. Because
frowned upon in life.
Cop caller is pretty much the worst thing you could be called in the deathmatch scene. So then, to keep it going even further, after this statement comes out, Ricky Shane Page, former CZW champion, former Tournament of Death winner, retired Matt Tremont, had some of arguably the biggest GCW matches,
so
and
close to my
probably
heart.
the best story that you get the man's resume. He just quote retweets Combat Zone Wrestling saying, "Follow the clues, the clues,"
Sparked it.
Sparks a massive debate, and then
The NDL, we call it.
Danny DeManto, promoter of ICW, also wrestled at the Tournament of Death one time, retweets a Chad Mines, for those of you following at home, habitual shit stirrer.
Businessman.
Oh, businessman. I'm sorry. I
businessman.
Got our
I
lines
thought
crossed
he
there.
cleans. What does he do?
Anyway,
He's a goddamn businessman.
He's got a lot to
Cleans
say.
Brett's house.
Business.
On June 23rd, he tweeted that there was a unique story regarding the CZW Junkyard show. He had a venue that was both a junkyard and a Halloween attraction, and Danny DeManto had a Mortal Kombat stage-by-stage scene concept visioned prior to the venue backing out. And then Danny DeManto, right after this RSP tweet, he quote retweets that month-old tweet over a month saying, 100, if only a junkyard could be zoned to run an event in New Jersey.
Very suspicious.
So the plot thickens and the controversy gains some momentum. Where are you guys at when you're discovering all this? Now, were you following the clues? Were you thinking about clues, Brian? Or are you sniffing out a conspiracy?
Well, the only thing that deters me from thinking it's any kind of promoter is the fact that, like, once people start thinking about deathmatch wrestling, it affects all of deathmatch wrestling in the New Jersey area. Like, the eyes are looking everywhere. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not just the New Jersey area; it's the Northeast.
Right, the whole Northeast. The cop caller is affecting not just that one event; it's affecting more than that.
Very
I disagree.
interesting.
I disagree.
Hmm.
DJ was trying to run a very unique event that no other deathmatch promoter had been running in New Jersey.
Right.
Everybody else is running a venue, the Hart Ballroom, fucking H2O Williamstown, all buildings. Nobody in New Jersey is running anything outdoors except for the Deathmatch Drive-In in Atlantic City during the very early stages of the pandemic. So yes, promoters that want to puff out their chests and be like, I did shit, want to prevent other promoters from doing shit that they were unable to do.
Fair, but if they're doing it anonymously, they're not puffing shit. They're standing behind closed doors being little bitches.
All right, let me stop you guys
Yeah,
right
well,
there.
that's how organized crime works, Brian.
Now, before the plot continues to thicken here,
Fair.
I just want to ask you each a yes or no question.
Shoot.
To me, the obvious first thing you got to ask yourself is, was it a civilian who called? Was it just a civilian who caught wind of this and was like, no? Or was it somebody with ulterior motives in the game? Brian, yes or no? Ulterior motives?
I think that it's unknown. I'm not sure. I think it's possible. Anything is possible.
In your gut, did
in my
somebody
gut.
with nefarious intentions call?
Absolutely. Someone that wanted to ruin everyone's good time and stop the event from happening definitely called. But they could just be a fucking, it could be a weirdo fan. It could have been you, Patrick.
Larry, is it a resounding yes from you that somebody with bad intentions made the call?
Somebody who is fully aware of the zoning of the state and municipal county of Deptford is the person who called. Y'all don't know this.
They had
y'all
to know
y'all don't know
what to
this.
cite.
Y'all don't know this.
Very
There were
interesting.
2 calls. There were 2 calls.
Two.
There was the
Multiple
call
calls.
that ultimately shut the shit down, and there was a call earlier in the week that someone got ahead of, and the show was still going on.
Because did they not cite the proper fucking things to shut shit down?
Because DJ was able to show receipts that I've got all the T's, crosses, and lowercase j's dotted. So I'm doing this shit.
Well, dude, I'm going to tell you that there's some like neckbeard weird people that definitely will go to the lengths of finding out the proper things to cite. You know what I mean? Just like
Yeah.
a weird
They
fucking
call it
kid.
investigative people.
So, Sean,
You
in your opinion, it had to have been a promoter or a fan or a ne'er-do-well as
Definitely
well.
a fan.
Somebody with ulterior motives.
Listen to me.
Guys, the fact that Ricky Shane Page is quote tweeting the fucking shit and saying follow the clues, the fact that Eric Ryan was told you were on the ICW No Holds Barred Detroit show and then all of a sudden was not, which is why he jumped in the car with Bev, shows that someone who has a knowledge of the inner workings of what's going on that weekend did it.
It was
Why
an
is this
inside
up for
job.
debate?
I'm in
the fucking biz.
Well, Larry, we have an
Why
hour.
is this up for debate?
Well, I mean, we're
Well,
45
it's
minutes
a
into the
debate.
show. We're trying to build the backstory and just, we're trying to tell a story here.
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Let's go.
So go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, because this shit is bullshit. Like, come on, let's go. Where do you? We have 40 people. We have 40 people that want to hear us talk shit.
Right.
Not fucking dance around like, who do you? We know it was somebody.
We have our
Who the fuck
suspects.
do you think it
We
was?
have our suspects.
Let's get into that.
We have
And who gained the most from this shit? Who gained the most from being able to quote tweet and have a good ha-ha over it?
Well, Larry, somebody actually, it's interesting that you got so defensive and nervous and aggressive because somebody sent in this photo.
We got all these people in it.
Somebody sent in this.
I get it, but let's get
Larry
to the
can't see it.
suspects now.
Larry
That's
can't
what they
see it.
wanna
Larry
hear about.
can't
Larry, I'm going to tell you right now that a photo surfaced, and I'm not surprised you're getting so agitated and so defensive because a photo surfaced from you over the weekend, and it was of you with DJ Hyde throwing up the L's at the show.
Mr. in the biz over here.
Mr. Get to the point. Well, here's the point, Larry. Some people are suggesting and implicating you.
So you want to know? You want to know something?
Let's hear it.
I didn't tell anybody.
What were you doing?
I didn't tell
What were you
anybody
doing, Larry?
when I showed up to that show, mainly to see Rich Swann, mainly to see the new CZW World Champion in the flesh, but also because I kind of was a little fucking agitated that I made my plans to go announce the human meat grinder Schlack in the fucking junkyard against Lucky 13, and that shit got rained on. So two for why I went. The first people I see, Jordan Oliver and Charlie Tiger of Young, Dumb, and Broke. They greet me like the motherfucking vet that I am. And then Charlie Tiger goes, yo, wouldn't it be wild if Larry was the one who fucking got the show shut down yesterday and is the one that we see smiling and put all in here like, hey, everybody. And I was like, as I was driving my black ass over here, I thought, I was like, yo, what if they look upon me? Because I didn't announce that I was coming. I just came because I can do that shit.
Oh, so you came. We met up with
DJ
Hard.
I came
with
I
DJ
came
Hard.
in the green room. I came in the green room down below. I came in his car over by the fucking coffee shop.
I knew it. Well, we got to pick. And, and then Brian's favorite person, Zandig, joined the fray.
Okay, well, right. I'm sorry. If you're gonna bring promoters into it, my pick would be Zandig. Not only is he old and grumpy, but he loves the police. He loves them.
What about this?
He's the first
Listen,
person.
No.
Police.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Good
Listen
old
to
Glenn.
me.
Old Glenn.
I know who did it. I know where they've been. They've been celebrating lately because it's been a birthday and they want to get back into the wrestling scene. They've been doing this on and off sporadically. They want to be in the light. Now they don't want to be in the light. Now they want back in the wrestling scene, but not just any wrestling scene, the deathmatch scene. Pat, please bring up my suspect. Bring him up.
You're talking about you're talking about the old photo that we discovered.
Listen, everybody needs to know who the hell this guy is. They need to be prepared when they see him, and they need to know how to react. He is a monster, and he's hurting everyone around him, and he's stringing on these promotions and getting fucking worked up here. And
Dude,
these
take a sip.
And these damn fans paying money, and this guy is trying to slime ball his way in there and take from them.
Are you talking about Lawler?
No, I'm talking about goddamn Grimace. You know Grimace, the purple guy from McDonald's Grimace. Well, here he is with Zandig and Chad Mines celebrating his birthday where they all had his new milkshake. Yeah, I know who the hell he is, and I know what the hell he's damn been doing. Pat, show him who he was with in 92. Show him the reason why he left the good old WWF. There he is right there with his new teeth and his new hair because he's screwing everybody in the wrestling world over. I am Larry, He is real. Here he is with Macho Man.
Yeah.
This is how he scathed him away from the WWF and brought him to the WCW. He's trying to get back in. He's trying to infiltrate, and I'm not going to let it happen, Larry. I'm not going to let it happen.
Is that not Danny DeMonto?
Serenity now. Serenity now.
Well, he is known to frequent a McDonald's or two on the road.
Well, it's just interesting that in that photo, he was with some other suspects as well. Got Zandig, Grimace, Chad Mines, and did you see that DJ Hyde was the entertainment for the day, dressed up as Ronald? Larry?
They're all in on it.
This is a photo that was sent to us by unnamed sources. You wanted to get to the meat of the matter?
On it.
I love meat.
And then you know what's so funny, Sean? Now all of a sudden this dude, you know, everyone's like, this guy got his hair plugs. And he's got like veneers and grills now. Where'd he get all that money?
He's chilling with Roman
McDonald's.
and Ronald.
Yeah,
McDonald's
there's
money,
not
bro.
even a McDonald's in Deptford.
Really? Is McDonald's?
And nobody's
Very
going to tell me
small
other.
town.
Tell me other.
I know.
This is why you get threatened, Sean. This is why you get assassination attempts.
Look at hair and ears.
I think, I mean,
Look at him.
you could be onto something. You might be
Who
someone
even
who
knew that was
knows
his
too much.
birthday? He's a Leo?
He has been infiltrating the wrestling scene for quite some time, and he wants his take on the deathmatch scene. He's seen everybody's got the little feet in it, and everybody wants to run shows, and I've seen him do this before. I've seen him do this shit before. We're not doing it.
Grimace is a
We're not
goddamn
doing
fat
it.
idiot.
I don't know, Sean. You might be onto something.
No,
I
it's
know it
definitely
was
not
him.
Grimace. It's definitely not Grimace. Fucking Zandig did it with this very hammer from his old stupid house. He
Guys,
called
hold
the
on. I hear
police.
banging on my door right now.
He
You
called
hear
the
that?
police and shut that shit down because he wanted nobody to have a good time.
You guys heard that?
No.
No, you have noise canceling.
Does
I have
Grimace
like
makes...
banging. Go ahead. That's
John, you
fine.
better be careful. You received that text 2 weeks ago.
I know.
You
I
say,
mean,
you say crazy things and people want to come kill you.
So, Brian, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging the Grimace suspect. You know, Brian, you're set on Zandig because I'll pull up your
Glenn,
evidence
our
here.
friend Glenn.
Zandig.
Dude, just go to the man's Facebook. We don't even have to talk about it. It's very all of it is incriminating, and will
He
make
thinks
you
that
believe
Michelle Obama's a man.
he's a goddamn old idiot.
Facebook is a terrible place, Brian. As you can see, Zandig did type, rumor has it I bought a junkyard. Nope. And here he is coming to the ring at a CZW show as well, you know, from a long ago. And I don't know, I'm just looking at him. I'm seeing him thrive in the outdoor area. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't think it was Zandig. I don't think it was Zandig at all.
Who's that?
I don't think...
Dude, look at this guy standing
Who's
behind
that?
Zandig. Look behind Zandig to the top left corner, looking all shady and suspicious.
No,
Did
guys.
Dude, you're the first fan that doesn't want anybody to have a
Pat,
good time.
No, come
Is
on,
that
guys.
you?
No, that's not me.
Patrick. Patrick
That's not
doesn't
me.
go anywhere. Patrick
Pat,
doesn't
that's
go
not
anywhere.
you.
He wants everybody to go nowhere.
Yeah, I wasn't
what
there.
Patrick
That was back
wants.
when I went to
Could it
shows,
have
but
been?
I don't think that was me.
It wasn't me.
I'm
It
just,
wasn't
I
me,
can't
so don't
say
even
enough
bring
that
me
I
up.
don't
Well,
think
it's
it was
one of
Zandig.
these two men. It's one of these two men. This guy right here,
No,
or
no.
this little. Nope, you took it away.
It couldn't have been me. It couldn't have
Might
been
be
me.
Larry. Might be Larry.
Okay, it's fucking Grimace.
What about
With
this
very with
comedian?
this very hammer,
Brian, what's this comedian's name who had this sign, who held up the sign?
Brian Posehn.
Yeah, what about Brian Posehn? He could be a suspect. He went to a show and held up a sign. I called the cops on
Well,
CZW.
that in fact was not Brian Posehn. It is just his doppelganger.
What?
It's not Brian Posehn.
You know who it was, y'all?
Who?
Glenn
You
Jacobs.
know who it was? It was OG Kevin Gill.
Oh, my God. We didn't even think about
wasn't.
photoshopping him into any pictures. I mean,
It was
discovering
OG
any
Kevin
pictures.
Gill.
No, it couldn't have been Kevin Gill.
It was OG Kevin Gill on orders from Bull James.
You know what? Kevin Gill
Mm.
might have been around when they passed that law. So, I mean, that
You
could,
always-
he could be,
so
a-
are you, Patrick.
could
You're
be
just-
an expert.
You're becoming just as old as Kevin Gill.
Larry, straight up, seriously, though, we got to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm the only one who brought my magnifying glass. Who do you think it was, seriously, here?
I took the picture with DJ because DJ never looked happier. The day after his show was canceled, he never looked happier.
Oh God,
And there's some more footage. There's some more footage of DJ that surfaced a little bit after we took that picture, and I think everybody could see how happy his ass was. But you know, I went right to the source and I said, DJ, who the fuck do you think it was?
Wow. Okay.
And DJ, and the rest of his staff confirmed
And
that it had to have been.
Say it.
John Zandig.
What?
And do you know
No,
why
no.
they said they know that it was John Zandig?
How?
That's where he lives.
Huh?
Deptford?
He lives in Deptford.
Old grumpy fuck. He knows the site. He knows what
You're
the site.
not going to go to his town using the label that he sold you for $50,000
Blowing
and run a
explosive
show
news.
that is not even your original concept.
So
With
not
this
not
very
I've got a
hammer.
hair on my ass. If I find you running in my backyard.
Jesus.
So, all the speculation aside, once I found out Zandig lived in that town, I'm like, oh God, fuck, I wouldn't let you run either.
I didn't even know that news.
So that's two. That's two for Zandig, one for Grimace. I mean,
Pat?
for me, I kind of think maybe. I think Zandig might have been involved.
Logan says, oh, Zandig is a contractor. He would know local codes and how to find the ones he doesn't.
Whoa.
Citing
Oh, my
codes
God.
like a cop calling fuck.
You know, I think.
Old motherfucker.
I
God,
think
still
that.
think
Ruin
it's
everybody's
fucking
good
Grimace.
time. God, motherfucker.
I mean, the,
damn it.
the
I'm
Grimace.
sorry. I'm sorry
Don't
to
be
yell
sorry.
and get us to
Yo,
this
you.
point.
I'm happy you
but
yelled.
I
Yell at us every week.
You know, I kind of wanted to cover my ass, you know, be like, hey, DJ, I'm in your house. Sorry about yesterday. What a fuck story. And he just started spilling it. He started.
Was this pre Backstreet Boys or post
Of
Backstreet
course,
Boys?
this was when I first arrived to the building.
Oh,
I
the
actually
first-
arrived like
upon
I
arrival.
arrived like a regular fan at the doors opening.
Welcome you with
I-
open
I-
arms. Open. Does he hug
well,
you? He hugged.
no, come on, you know me. I always
Grimace.
go in from the back. That's why I saw Jordan Oliver and Charlie Tiger, and they made their little funny.
Crypt Keeper.
Well, Charlie
the
did.
Crypt Keeper.
Well, you know, he looked nice in his blazer and his
Oh, it's his,
long,
it's his
you know,
bone
his-
structure.
Did you take the color off of Grimace?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Did I do what now?
You took the color off of Grimace?
What are you
The
talking about?
color.
I just, yeah. Wait, who was that? What
No,
Larry?
that's just a shitty suit. That's just a shitty Grimace
Oh,
suit.
come on, Sean.
Sean
That's
is
not.
so-
That's
Dude,
not.
Sean
funny.
Sean saw we were in a bakery and Sean saw a green cookie next to a red Elmo cookie and he said, "Oh, look, it's a green Elmo and not it's Oscar the Grouch." All right, that's Sean. I'm just saying.
So what is that? How does that imply Sean in these?
Because sometimes he says things that don't make sense.
Well, I'm going to tell you how. Because just like Kevin
really
Gill,
Uh-oh.
just like Kevin Gill would do something on orders of Uncle Bull, so would Sean.
Whoa.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Whoa.
hey.
Boricua
So would Sean.
section.
All right.
Hey,
So
hey.
I'm in the body. I'm with the Boricua section.
Whoa,
Yeah, so would
papito.
Sean.
Whoa, papito. Whoa, papito.
I mean,
I'm just saying, you work for the man.
Whoa. Yeah, you're damn tootin'.
I think that
You were in one of the doors, Sean.
You're damn right.
I think it's Joe Wilkins.
Sean would know the codes to cite. He's a knowledgeable doctor.
I mean,
Pat?
everybody has their guess, and feel free to put your guess in the chat. Brian and Larry both think dead to rights. It's Zandig.
Well, you also said that you think that he was involved. Dude, Larry
That's-
has now tipped
Well,
your
I
glass. He tipped
originally-
your little
I mean,
glass.
I mean, in the coming from the environments that I've come from, I was unaware, really. I was unaware of other people's affairs. So I was unaware that GCW ran Detroit on the 4th. ICW ran Detroit on the 5th. And based on the schedules, CZW was going to premiere and catch the eyes of the deathmatch community before
Aha!
No Holds Barred was. So until I talked to DJ and DJ told me that that Zandig lives in the town, my eyes were looking over there.
Or
at
maybe it
the
was
one-
somebody who knew that DJ lived in the town and knew that he was the perfect patsy. Maybe it could have been Danny himself, your ex-employer, Larry.
That's it. Well, I mean, somebody jumped right on top of that quote tweet with 100%. If only,
Somebody knew the
come
code.
on.
Wink. So, I mean, we're hopelessly deadlocked. But I think that, Larry, you brought something up that's very, very smart.
Crucial information.
Very
dude.
keen, Larry. And that's somebody had somebody else do the bidding. And I think, yes, you
indeed.
are right that Zandig lives in the area, and he would know the penal code because of all the evidence and background information that you've set forth. He has the motive, but he did not call. He called.
Right.
One of his cuck fans called.
He was the man pulling the strings.
The puppet master.
Minions.
The MAGA
Minions.
master.
And
The
I
MAGA
think
master.
to myself,
MAGA
who
fuck.
would be the eyes and ears, the voice on the end of the phone for John Zandig? Who would do such a thing? And I started researching and getting a lot of, reports and things like that, And I said, I looked at his Facebook and I saw, oh my God, he's very, outspoken about his political views. And he's really, really, he's got his opinions, And you know who else would, in the wrestling business, have those same opinions? Who hasn't come out and put on their Facebook so blatantly this, but somebody who, if you read between the lines.
Hiding in the shadows.
Picking up the phone and doing the bidding, citing the penal code. It's obvious. It's The Undertaker. The Undertaker could have easily picked up the phone on behalf of John Zandig. They're probably both members of,
they're probably best friends.
Yeah. So, and I hate to say this, but this photo was obtained.
A pure cop caller.
This photo was actually obtained not on the day, but somewhere around the day. So we don't know who The Undertaker is actually on the phone with here in this photo, but I don't know. It makes sense to me. It's all making sense to me now.
Undertaker and John
look at the
Zandig,
photo.
they
Look at that
bang.
photo.
It's always The Undertaker.
I'm not sure. But then there is this very, very highly convincing photo of Grimace with both Zandig, DJ Hyde, and Chad Mines. There might be a greater conspiracy afoot. We might all be right in our own ways.
I'm still convinced that Grimace is just Danny DeMonto.
No.
That's what I thought. At one point, I gagged and I started holding my hand. And I was like, oh my God, Sean is saying that Grimace is Danny DeMonto.
No. Grimace is his own fucking person. I've seen this man thing, and I know what he's about. Again,
he's a milkshake truck.
Yeah, it's exactly what he is.
I always thought he was like
his damn nips.
Kind of like
milking his nips.
I don't think. Well, number one, I don't think Grimace has nipples, Sean. But also,
he does.
He could be a big purple chicken nugget. You never know. You never know. Might be delicious. So the only person who we haven't really taken a closer look at is the one who's in this photo with the man himself, Grimace, from a birthday party. I mean, I don't know when this is from, but Chad Mines. That's one person who is slid under the radar.
Yeah, he brought the ring to that party.
The pot stirrer.
He brought the ring to that party.
Will.
There was no place. There was a ring set up. He was there.
Well, he owns the rings.
Yeah, he brought the
well. I mean, the
ring.
photos.
There was no place. Grimace shows up. Hi guys, I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. Birthday party. Guess what? We're gonna try this new makeshift. I've been gone since my movies, but I'm back. I brought my friend Chad over. He has his ring. We're gonna do some matches.
Okay, but what does Chad benefit from canceling that show?
He brings his Dilf Boy guy, and the Dilf Boy guy wrestles Grimace.
What?
Jeez,
Sean, I know that this birthday party was very traumatizing for you, but we're trying to think about what motive Chad Mines would have to work with Grimace to cancel the show.
Grimace paid him.
Grimace paid Chad Mines.
Grimace paid.
Mhm.
What are you laughing at, Pat? Larry, this is real shit.
No.
Grimace paid Chad, right? Chad shows up. He's doing his duty. Here's the fucking ring.
Mhm.
Go do your thing. And he's there. Now he's listening. He's hearing everything Grimace is scheming about in the corner. He knows it. There's a CZW wire match happening. We got to figure out a way to cancel it. He knows what's happening.
Right, of course.
I think it's more likely that Mr. Glenn is the puppet master behind the shutting down of this junkyard, and there was a little puppet that called the police and shut down the show. And then maybe it was Chad Mines, but I don't think so.
Well,
excuse me. I want to reiterate there were 2 calls. I want to reiterate that there were just like
there were 2 calls.
Just like the Zapruder film, when they were like, you know, couldn't have been a shot from up there, back into the left, back into the left. Okay, there were 2 calls.
Uh-huh.
One call was a failed attempt. One call was like, we're gonna catch you, and they were like, no, you're not. Here's the paper. Whoever that was, then was like, we almost got him. And Zandig was like, I'll finish the job.
So you're telling me Hamburglar calls, tells Grimace he's not working.
Yes.
Grimace calls Zandig?
Yeah. Or sends a kite, Sean. Okay? We're talking Rikers here. Sends a kite.
Okay, he said it. Kite's out there. What building?
Send the kite.
All right.
That fucking Zandig snatches. He says, oh, what do we have over here?
Zandig can't snatch shit. He's too old.
Okay, Brian. Try to look at this objectively, please, and keep your ageism out of this.
I'm just saying, he
I just hate
him.
Larry made me hate him even more.
He got the good word, and he fucked it. Just like when he spoke after the Hall of Fame, the press conference, and someone asked him about XPW.
Larry, can we bring up that RSP quote again? Because ladies and gents in the chat, 40 plus strong. Thank you for following. Please, we need you guys to help us follow the clues. I feel like we're there. We're bringing all our ideas together on this table, and we're brainstorming. We're getting down to it. I feel like we're close, guys. Larry, I feel like
nitty gritty, if you will.
We're there. We're there. So, guys in the chat, let us know who do you feel it is and why. Brian, I want to know why you're so hell bent on Zandig's age. What do you have?
I just think he's ridiculous. I think that he's been on the internet just talking shit. He's trying to stir the pot in his ways of being old.
But listen. Age ain't nothing but a number, right?
Yeah, but people get silly.
What makes you think that he went about his day and said, you know what, woke up today, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this damn show?
Because his little stupid promotion didn't run a show either. His little ultra-violent underground, he couldn't run a show, so he didn't want anybody else to have fun.
That right there, Brian.
He's goddamn jealous.
Bro, I totally forgot.
Old grumpy jealousy.
Schlack and Zandig had a little kerfluffle in the fucking Peking buffet. Schlack spit in his face, ate his fries. Nothing ever happened.
Fries.
Nothing ever happened. Oh, what's this? DJ fucking High is running a show with Schlack on it in my town.
Little puppet master. Fuck.
Well, I'll tell you why he didn't like those fries.
Because they suck.
They weren't McDonald's fries, which Grimace really likes.
Wendy's and
it
Checkers.
All comes back to fucking Grimace. I keep telling you guys, you don't get it.
Get out of here.
You don't get it.
McDonald's is terrible for you. Stop eating McDonald's.
Well,
Pat, can I throw something your way, Pat?
Sure.
I know you're about to take us somewhere else. You think Shane Wayne had anything to do with this?
Well, there's nowhere else to go, Larry. I mean, we're deadlocked right here. We're in the thick of things. We're down the rabbit hole. An hour and 15 minutes into the program, we've ran through everything and everybody. So
now it's time to eliminate. Let's eliminate.
Well, there's one more person.
We've already eliminated.
I want to bring to light. There's one more thing I want to read.
Grimace.
Get out of here.
There's one more thing I want to read, which is, our show has been very influential in the deathmatch scene as of late.
I mean, I'm on it.
Facts.
Brian, is being touted as the next shock jock in the
Dude, let me
the
tell you,
pantheon of.
dude, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if it's proper of me to do it. But
I'm going to stop you right there and just read what I got on this screen here.
all right,
So,
interrupt me, God damn it.
Basically, deathmatch drama is one of the most popular, hard-hitting, and hottest segments in all of pro wrestling world, not just deathmatch. And it's just interesting to me. Chad Mines on Facebook started Tuesday's edition of Tea Time with the Mines, which has a
Chad Meltzer,
very,
Chad-
very
Again.
interesting alliteration there. Deathmatch drama, tea time.
We love alliterations here.
Larry Legend.
So
Boulevard
Barbed
Bullies.
wire, Boulevard barbed wire.
against my better judgment, I'm going to read this to you, Brian, and I'm going to have you react. Welcome to today's edition of Tea Time with the Mines. On last night's Rob Black show, it is confirmed that LA is canceled. Email blast was sent out. New venue news. Texas is coming sooner than you would expect, but no mention of Orlando. DJ Hyde, an embarrassment? Rob has had enough. He is embarrassed of the state of wrestling when, quote, slob-like DJ is dancing in the ring to NSYNC in front of 85 people. He quoted DJ as if saying, if we have to cancel shows, it happens all the time. Is there friction already between CZ and XPW? Rob likes DJ because he has things. Why did Shannon not have any of the information being the PR person, but the fans did? Is Shannon loyal to DJ or Rob? What a tough situation to be in. Who's lying? Wow. I mean, this is a great source asking a lot of very provocative questions. I mean, even though in my eyes, Chad is still a suspect as to who called.
But you know what?
Popo.
I think a lot of those questions are ridiculous.
It's still nothing really points to him. He's a ladle. He just stirs the pot when it comes to this stuff. He's not really in the mix.
He says Rob Black owes him money still. He's like a weird. It's like a weird.
Could
he's
Rob
like-
Black
he's like-
have called?
Could have Rob. I mean, I don't know. His
he could have, but
his
I mean,
wrestlers
he's in
were on the show.
Toronto.
His wrestlers are on the show, and what does he have to gain from the show getting canceled?
Interesting.
I don't know. I think now is where we as
You have to think
the
of
four
what's
of us. I think it's now is the process of
who
elimination.
gives a fuck. Who gives a fuck about the show not happening? I don't think Rob Black gives a fuck.
Well, Brian, there were a lot of people who came a very long way. Speaking of which, Brian, your friend who conveniently traveled to where the show was, Andy Lawler.
Oh, admin.
Yeah,
He
fellow
didn't
admin. Could it
he
have been a
didn't travel.
conspiracy
Dude, I'm gonna tell you,
with
he was
Brian
so sad.
and Andy to have the perfect alibi?
Andy, shout out Andy Lawler, shout out Deathmatch Elite. There's no fucking
Could it
way
have been Deathmatch Elite working as a massive conspiracy led by Grimace himself?
A moderator, if you will.
Yes.
I'm a Andy
If
Lawler is
will,
the admin.
if you
I'm gonna
will.
tell you, Andy Lawler is he lost money.
Hmm.
He might have gotten a refund from the show, but the flights that are canceled last second don't get refunded.
Now,
Look at you, Patrick. It was you, motherfucker.
Yeah, that
nobody
picture
to have
from
fun.
before means nothing. I think, Brian,
Listen.
you have so much fun that you conspired to.
You
because
think I'm smart
yeah,
enough to know what to
because
cite in a motherfucking penal code?
You Googled it.
Yeah.
You Googled it.
Fucking
That's your excuse.
Yeah.
I mean, Brian, you
Well,
just sat here and told me there
I
are neckbeard.
appreciate you. You
You
think I'm
just
intelligent
said there are
enough to do that?
neckbeard fans out here that would do that. You
Yes,
just said
that's
that.
fact. That's fact. That's facts. That's facts.
Hmm.
That's facts.
And Brian was busy.
So-
He couldn't go to the show. He probably didn't want anyone to have fun.
so Brian,
Nice
there's just
try.
a possibility
I
that
enjoy watching the shows. God damn it!
there's a possibility that could be you, Brian.
It's a possibility it could be any goddamn one of us.
Could be. It could have been
Huh.
any of us. Could have been
Huh.
anybody or anyone. Well, let's just make the pact right now that by process of elimination, obviously none of us are suspects. I think we have to depend on Bullies, trust Bullies, bond, and realize that none of us are responsible. DJ Hyde, I think, we could eliminate him. Sean, what else do you think?
Well, again, Everything brings me back to that purple punk Grimace.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, I don't know why you keep going to show.
Yeah,
Hey,
Sean. You gotta.
here's one that we didn't consider. Wasn't there some sort of like autograph signing on Saturday? Like
That
at a
everyone got
local,
sent
like
to really quickly.
yeah,
Well,
a local
so
like
from what I read, it's at this XSV something. It's in Philly. It's a dope store. I don't know the name of it, so shout out to that store. We definitely
Yeah.
got to hit it up.
Yeah.
But they were nice enough to actually have Swanee there, some few other guys there to sign autographs, take pictures, if you will, with the fans that actually made their way into, you know what I'm saying, Philly, Jersey area to take part in this dope show. That didn't happen.
Danny Darko from the UK was there representing Deathmatch Outlaws all the way from the UK. He ended up there.
Did Judge
Could
Dredd go
this-
there?
I
I feel like a few people.
I know
went
Judge
there.
Dredd was the last I heard from Judge Dredd. He was getting on a plane in Orlando on his way up to New Jersey.
Mhm.
Hopefully, he just like turned the plane around. Just told them, "You got to turn this plane around and get me home."
Now listen, guys, I this is something that's been, you know, it circles my mind every now and then. It's not always there, but usually when these things happen and it's deathmatch drama and the four of us have to get down and actually spill the damn tea, right?
Yeah.
What if we're all getting worked and it's all the companies working us the way the banks work us as, you know, hardworking Americans?
There was never a show.
That doesn't mean that they're not working us.
What
Look
do
at
you mean?
us. We're talking about it. We're chatting about it. 40
I
plus
mean-
strong in the chat's talking about it right now. Deathmatch leading Facebook talks about it. It's tea that is constantly flowing and will always stay at a certain level where people can speak of. What
Well,
if we, Brian, real quick, what if we are getting worked ourselves? I'm going to ignore Grimace because he's my number one pick, but what if we are in fact being worked by every single company?
Because people lost a lot of money with this event. Like it's not
But-
like a
but-
stupid.
but-
It's not like a joke. It's not like a funny thing happened. Like people
But-
like there was like
But
people got paid still and refunded. There's like people lost mad money.
So the boys got paid.
And
The boys got paid, but the company lost the money.
And hold on,
Sorry.
counter. People made a lot of money too because there was a successful CZW show that was run the next day, right?
Was it
That
very
more
successful?
People probably came. Bro, what did Rob Black say on the podcast last night? He said there were 500 people in there watching DJ
Well,
dance and shake
it was
his
like
ass.
80. It was like 80 something.
Yeah, because I was there and I talked him down. But hold on, I also was there, and as soon as
Backstreet
Rich
Boy
One walked
punks.
into that motherfucker, he was like, "Bro, it's packed," and it was. So, just to play devil's advocate, not to say that Sean is on to something, but if DJ is able to then get a Twisted Metal Junkyard show off, knowing that this one didn't go down, imagine the gathering that is going to come out and be like, yo, CZW, they sing and dance in the fucking ring and they just won't even quit.
So you're saying
What
it's
if it was a
possible?
major stunt?
It's a conspiracy that DJ Hyde is the one that there maybe was never an event, and it was a whole stunt. It's a whole stunt.
Maybe
all a
Shannon
conspiracy.
is in on it too.
Huh? A double
What if
agent.
we do this?
Well, we love stunts here at the Blvd Bullies. I will say.
I'm a stunt queen.
But I mean, I will say that if it is a stunt, he did make people, innocent fans, lose money. People lost money, you know? It's not like a funny stunt. He might have made money. DJ Hyde
Yeah.
himself, he might have been a snaky fat boy. But people lost money.
Hold on. Wait. Oh my goodness. We're blacked out. There's a blackout.
Yo, hello,
What's going on?
you guys hear me?
Hello?
Yo,
Am I too stoned for this?
Sean?
anybody there?
Sean? Oh, there you are. Okay, you're back. You're back. You're back. That was a little strange. That was a little odd.
What just happened? Where's Brian?
Brian? Brian?
What
Brian?
the fuck?
Brian, we see your hand.
Brian,
What?
I just saw a hand
I don't
moving
know,
your
I'm
chair. Oh, there he is.
confused. I'm
There he is.
confused. I'm
Oh
so
my God.
confused.
he went to check the
Jesus,
Wi-Fi.
don't do
Oh my
that to
God.
me.
Jeez. Well,
Yeah,
I thought we
my
got
router
shut
went out.
down.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on here. You can still hear us. Yeah, it's like the movie Clue. You know, it's just like the movie Clue. Anyway, please donate to our cause. We're demonetized on YouTube, and nobody knows why.
Part of the conspiracy.
Sean, oh my God, dude, please stop sending me.
I don't know.
Hey, Sean, if you need anything, if you need to send me secret messages, please fucking text me, dude.
Who's texting you? Who's sending messages?
I'm just gonna tell you that when you send a message, it pops up right in front of your picture for everyone to see.
What are you talking about?
Unless somebody's hacked into your computer, Sean.
Oh, jeez, it's the assassin.
Sean, let me ask you this: do you have a Facebook account?
Well, to be quite honest,
he's too young to have Facebook.
No.
Patrick,
I'm being honest, right? I have 2 Zooms open right now on my computer screen.
Why do you have 2?
So I don't know.
I don't know what's real and what's not real anymore.
No, I'm
somebody's
being serious.
hacking us. I have
2 screens open, one on Chrome and one on Safari.
Zendig's definitely not smart enough to fucking hack anything.
I'm feeling a little paranoid too now.
Sorry, I don't know what the hell's going on with the screen here.
What the hell is going on, and what were we talking about?
Listen, again, guys in the chat, we're sorry about for the technical difficulties. I don't know what the hell's going on. Pat, sorry about that. Again, I don't know, but let's keep moving forward.
Please, let's.
I mean,
so process of elimination. Who's first to go?
Fucking Grimace.
We have to.
Anything to do with this shit? Yeah.
Just put Grimace in the goddamn garbage.
Well, you
Until
saw
you're
the
in a
photo.
goddamn room with him.
That little news segment has legs after this weekend.
So I mean that's the perfect alibi. You know, motive. It's perfect motivation to fucking do it, to just create drama. Be a mystery caller, outsource a mystery caller, and frickin' just create more drama for your new show based off of Brian's Deathmatch Drama show.
Do you think that there are going to be shots fired for the remainder of the summer of Ultraviolence? Do you think that shots will be fired from now?
Probably at us, yes. That's what I do think is probably going to happen. Brian? You getting an anonymous email or something?
I'm getting so many anonymous emails, death threats. This is all Sean's fault.
What are you talking about?
I mean, you don't even know what's going on. You've been weird tonight. With all
there has been something a little off because
it's been off tonight.
Yeah.
There's I don't know.
Whatever you guys say.
Huh. Well, let me ask you this question. Are you going to be wearing that next week, or do you think you're going to change back to, because that's going to base a lot of who I thought maybe helped. I'm a little confused.
I told you guys. The leather vest Boricua Sean was birthed, and I hope you die, and it'll be here every week. That's what I told you guys.
That is, you did say that.
So then who were we talking to for like an hour and a half while you were asleep?
Nobody was here.
Who set up your shit, everything. Sean? Who set up your shit here?
Everything was set, ready to go.
Yeah, you know what time it is?
You're late, bro.
Guys, we're getting... You hear that? We're getting blacked out. We're blacked out again.
Jesus Christ.
Are you there? Can you see me?
I can't see a fucking thing.
I can see you all.
I'm muting and unmuting. You guys are breaking up. Hello?
Brian? Shut.
I'm lost as fuck, dude. I don't know what's going on.
Patrick!
Copy. Can I just stay on because I'm back? Well, listen.
Now you're just
completely
left.
Hello?
I don't know exactly what the hell happened.
Hello?
All's I know.
Oh my God. Larry just ended the Zoom call. The Zoom call's just over. Sean?
What's going on?
Guys, on behalf of Boricua Sean and my all dead friends, and perhaps anybody else who might die moving forward, the most important thing is that you're our enemy, you must die slow. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We gotta check out our friends, our family. Free shipping this month on boulevardbullies.bigcartel.com. Sean, thank you for everything. Wave bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, so cursed, may you burn in hell forever, 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 forever.
When you gonna pay me? When you suck the money out of my ass. Now get the fuck out.
Demonetized.